You know what I love? How prompt you are.
Oh, dude, I'm serious on such time.
I love how I can trust you to be here on time.
I'm like Philip Baker. You know who you are out there.
Phil did bail on us hard. You know why? Because he hates turkey.
Oh, dude, he hates me and he hates turkey hunting.
And apparently bow fishing in small little creeks in the backwoods.
Well, it's opening day in Oklahoma. I don't know how much more I can go on this amount of sleep that we're going on. I left Alabama at 12 o'clock, got in Oklahoma Wednesday night at 1 a.m. on Thursday, left Thursday, drove to South Texas, bow fished Friday, because it took us 12 hours. Drove home, we slept for 4 hours last night, and it's opening day here in turkey season. So, Ryan's got some birds scouted, and I am just...
Why the bow fishing bows? Zach was scouting a piece of public. There was a creek. I didn't want to go there because I didn't know for sure if he could cross the creek, but Phil had no problem sending Zach over there to see if we could cross the creek to get into some more public. But they found a way. But when they were there, I was talking to him last night. He said, oh yeah, by the way, if you want to shoot a bunch of carp, he's like, I got about 300 that are like in this stream. And supposedly I don't know if it's like super hard running water, but there's like some rapids, and he said they're just like stuck right there, the rapids. So, you know us, when there's fish to be shot, we're never going to be caught with our pants down, so we keep our bows in the truck. There they are. So, and then I guess Kyle told you about Schneids. We're picking him up right now. He's working his way through, trying to get the slam this year, so he is keyed up and worried because he only has about 2 days to kill a bird.
Oh, he's shambles.
And I didn't tell him where I was hunting, but I had been scouting the public for like over a week. So anyways, I went out there and looked for birds, and then Schneids comes down a week later and just happens to just stumble upon the same piece of public that I was at, and he calls me and he's there. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
Same birds.
Out of the whole state, me and you are hunting the exact same birds, the exact same little corner of this piece of public, but there's plenty of birds in there. I think we'll be fine. There
Good morning.
The man of the hour.
Let's go get him.
Welcome to Oklahoma. I've been sitting around for 3 days waiting for this thing to happen.
We're here. Well, we got here, and we're joining our other friends that hunt public as well. There's actually more trucks than we expected, so we're hoping that we don't all hunt on top of each other. But Snyder's not happy about it. We're trying to get our stuff together real quick and go ahead and get in the woods. It's way early, but just in case anyone else pulls up. In fact, when we were getting out of our truck, another truck was pulling in, and when he seen us, he turned around. So we're gonna try.
Probably the hunting public.
Yeah, probably so. Well, we're right here where Ryan had these birds a few evenings ago. Snyder just heard one gobble. But we think they roost right here on the backside of this hill. We're just we got here really early. We talked to the truck, but just to go ahead and get in here since the other people were here. We haven't really heard much yet, but kind of got a little closer to where they roost. So hopefully when the one does pop off, we'll be able to just set up. Crowd. Birds finally started gobbling. We've got some hens right behind the camera, and then we've got for sure one goblin right here on top of this hill. We're gonna stay together for right now and go probably set up on the edge of this field. But there was so many birds in here that Ryan filmed the other day. I mean, there's more than enough toms, so we'll set up and see what happens. this turkey right on this hillside, and he's gobbling good. So we're both just gonna set up right here. So Ryan actually caught this bird, or where it's at, in this exact field just a couple days ago when he was over here scouting. Good for them. Who shot it? Well, the other dudes just sent us a picture and they killed a bird. Nice long beard. That turkey does not want to come off that private. I mean, he's just sitting up there and never even moving. In fact, I think he's moving down the other hill more onto private. So I think what we're going to do is go back to where we set up at the beginning, set back up down there, and just see if, like when Ryan was here the other day, they moved in later on in the afternoon. So just see if these birds move in. But I'm just going to move from here. It's not really that good of a setup if he ain't going to come off. So.
Well, we called it quits on the Turks, and Zach and Eli are hunting on a different piece of public. They got one this morning, but there's a creek they've been crossing, and they said there's piles of fish. Eli's right here, but I said, "Are you sure they're carp?" Because, well, I don't know. What do they look like? And watch us get down there. It's like trout or sand bass or something. So we're gonna go. We brought our bows with us, so we're gonna go check it out.
Please don't lie to us. Oh, I can see him great from here.
Kidding me? How do you miss a whole pile of them?
Oh, no way.
I guess you proved it wasn't a bow. Here, Cobb.
Dude, what a shot.
We love any chance you get to shoot from a bank. It's almost as fun as shooting fish off of a airboat.
Yep. Good shot.
Big buffalo. Yes.
I am a Jake killer.
You're gonna be.
I'm gonna be. We're headed to another top secret location since the birds are acting weird. Talked to a friend of ours and he roosted like 60 birds last night. Got there this morning, not a single one of them said a word. Super weird, odd things are not happening day. We're gonna check this new spot and see if something will talk to us there. There is mostly jakes at this place, but that Ryan did roost some toms, a little more recent than the place we went this morning. So that's where we're headed. It's windy, it's hot. We're gonna give it a shot.
We're actually on private right now, and we got permission to hunt public that's landlocked. Talked to this old man about a year ago, Phil and Schneids came out here, and Zach, and they killed a bird out here last year. But I've had cameras running all spring, and I found a group of jakes that has one tom in it, and so it's actually on public. So we're just kind of cutting through the private right now to get up there. It's still super windy, and so instead of walking around and possibly getting spotted by something, trying to get something to strike off, I'm just gonna sit down, put our coys out, and wait for something to sound off. The wind's supposed to die down like an hour before dark, so hopefully it works out. I think it's best.
fast.
So, like, it's about 6 minutes ago, I was telling you I've got cameras all over this place. There's a group of turkeys in a field that me and Kyle just walked through, and they're heading this direction. So they're gonna come right up that road probably. So we need to get back to that first spot where we were at. Just put some decoys up. Make sure you lock one. So I caught those same birds that were cutting across that field. They were heading this direction, and he just gobbled. So he gobbled twice. I think they're on their way right now. I don't know if there's a Tom with them, but there's several Jakes. Get right to the edge. Right to the edge. You see them? I think they're on around by the gate.
Well, there was a Jake in there that I would have shot for sure. They just wouldn't ever clear the fence. So, and then the dumb cow ran them off. Then they'd come back up here and was just sitting right up here on top of this hill. Gobbling. So me and Ryan swung all the way around. By the time we got up here, they were moving out and they were on a mission. So I don't think they seen us. I mean, there really ain't no way from the cover we had. But just caught a glimpse. They were still gobbling. So I don't know. Open day. Ugh. At least it was eventful. What?
So what's the
I'm
matter?
gonna freeze. That's what's the matter. It's turkey hunting. Need to have on like my deer hunting clothes. So, me and Ryan roosted that bird last night, and we parked at the bottom of the field. We had a pretty good little trek in there, but hopefully he does something. But I mean, it's freezing. It's like 30-something degrees here. Think I should go down farther than that? Well, If anything, this morning's already better than yesterday. Just because they're gobbling the first thing. But they're just hammering.
That's the Tom.
Yeah.
That's him by himself.
So we got, this is Ryan's camera. Golly. That's the Tom.
Yeah.
Ryan's camera's been set up on this hayfield. And basically every evening we see these birds coming back towards where they're roosting. So we decided to set up and catch them. I think they like to pick or feed or whatever right here in this field, this short of grass. Jump up hollering like it's a two-beard. We are going to regroup, try and circle this private and see if we can call them off of it. It's one thing about turkey hunting that I haven't quite figured out to know. Yesterday, patience would have paid off and we would have killed a Tom. Today, they're all going away from us. So, what do you do? With birds, they will not. We have circled. Basically, there's an L around this piece of private, and we've pulled all the way around hoping that they'd come onto this piece of public on the backside. Ryan just hen called, and they're still there. So we're gonna go see if the homeowner's home. We're just gonna go knock on the door, and it's later in the morning, so maybe they're awake and we can get permission or something. Because if we get permission, we could kill those birds over there. They're just staying there.
We didn't, it was a bust. We didn't get the access to private. We tried. Guy never called us back, never texted us back. So we're back at the same spot again for like the third time and hoping that these birds will just step over, just to...
Stupid birds skirted around us. I get so sick of these stupid things. I hate these dumb birds. Stupid mosquitoes, dude. I've never seen anything like it. He's not moving. I thought it was about to happen. I seen him walk behind that pile, and then I could just see. I thought it was him. Next thing I know, ain't nothing else we can do tonight. We may let him roost, try to come back in the morning. Since now he's on the right side of the property we need him on. We'll just see y'all tomorrow. Hello. Today's the day. I've changed my hat. This is the one I shot my elk in. So we got this other bird that we found out we roosted right over here where we've been driving by every morning. I think it's gonna be a good morning. I'm in a really good mood. I have really good feelings about it. So we're gonna go see if we can't get on him. He should be right over here. The next ridge over, a couple hundred yards away. Sure, it sounds like he's down. He has a hen with him. So, I mean, it's possible he won't even come over here because of the hen. We just hope that he does.
Dropped him.
Oh my God. Dude.
Dropped him in his tracks.
Son.
Hang on. I've got to just sit here for a second and relish this. What in the hardest 2 days of hunting? What godforsaken long
Listen to
days?
me. I literally worked harder for this turkey than we did my elk.
Hey, you know what it is?
It's
The lucky hat.
sad. Oh my God. That's a poke too. Poke.
That's 40 plus years.
An actual poke, son. I can't believe we did it. Dude, I can't believe that happened. I can't believe that worked. I really cannot believe that worked. The thing about it is I was fully prepared to shoot at Jake. I mean, it wasn't even a question. We had my son's birthday party tonight. His birthday was yesterday. So we weren't gonna get to hunt tonight. And I mean, this is by far, I guess, really the only Tom we've ran into, maybe besides the smaller one yesterday. I can't, listen to me. I cannot believe this has happened. I really can't. It's the faith of the mustard seed.